I'm Tim Barkley with Charleston Home Design magazine, and if you're just joining us, today's radio show is coming to you from Jillco Kitchen and Bath at 2300 Clements Ferry Road near Daniel Island. And now we're talking with Chuck Lattif with Arthur Ruttenberg Homes. How you doing, Chuck?
Great. How are you?
Good, good. Chuck, tell everybody about Arthur Ruttenberg Homes.
Well, Art Ruttenberg started in this business some 60 years ago, and predominantly in Florida. And late 70s, early 80s, Art had the idea of franchising his business, which he's done successfully. And I own the Charleston franchise of Arthur Ruttenberg Homes. My company is Coastal Premier Homes, excuse me, but it's always DBA Arthur Ruttenberg Homes. Our business model is we're strictly a custom builder. We only build on other people's lots. We don't buy ground, but we do build a model home and furnish it extensively and sell from it. And that model is now under construction on Daniel Island, and it should be opening, I'd say, hopefully about August of this year. So we will build anywhere in the greater Charleston area, not just on Daniel Island.
Gotcha. Do homeowners have to have their plans all put together?
No, we have the home that we have building. The model is 4,419 square feet, but we will have homes starting probably close to 3,000 square feet in various sizes going up in bedrooms and bathrooms. But that's just a place to start. When a customer walks into one of our homes, what they see is just a starting point. So they can take any of our brochures, redesign the home any way they would like, with any features they'd like, and we can actually turn those brochures or those dimensions around for a new brochure in 24, 48 hours and have it back to the customer so that they can see what it is they thought would be a good-looking change. And we'll do that until they're satisfied, and then provide pricing, of course, for whatever they select.
Gotcha. So, is there a specific number of different house plans that they can look at, or?
Well, because Charleston is such a unique market, Ruttenberg has designed products specific for this market, meaning the exteriors conform not only to the lot geometry, which is different for Charleston, but the exterior, because there's so many architectural review boards here that are very strict. So the product really has been designed solely for Charleston. We have probably 60 homes in our portfolio, any of which we could change the exterior if the client liked the interior. So anything is possible because we're custom, and all the designers are in-house. So we control the concept and the plan revisions entirely in-house, which expedites the process considerably.
Gotcha. What are some of the frequently asked questions that you get from customers?
Excuse me. Probably the most frequent is, can I do this? Because custom builders make changes. You do get some builders in just about any location that will say that they're custom builders, but they really are just partially custom builders. Really, with us, because they have a model, they want to know, one question might be, does this come with it? Well, when you walk into the model that's under construction, when you walk into that when it's finished, everything they see, touch, and feel will come at that price. So they don't have to say, hey, is that extra? Is this extra? What's that cost? It's all part of the price. Now, they can add to that. They can subtract from that. They can move rooms. They can add rooms. They can enlarge. They can do anything they'd like. But at least they know when they walk in that they're not being nickeled and dimed like, what is that? How much is that? Can I get that range? Is that oven? It's all part of the price.
I would have thought that that the most frequently asked question from a homeowner is, what's the cost per square foot? And that's hard to determine, right?
Well, that's a that's a frequently asked question that can be answered in in a variety of ways. And one way, that I've heard in the past, I don't really have my own saying to it, but why is a Lexus more expensive than a Chevy? And they probably weigh about the same, but how come one is more expensive than the other? And that's probably the most misleading question in our industry, because if you think about it, everyone, at least in my business, the custom business, builds differently. Everyone likes their own sink, their own refrigerator, their own. Every item is selected. So you can't compare any two homes like one another. So to say your cost per square foot is just a very misleading question. So we're competitive in our costs because we have the buying power of a large company, which we are because of our size. We'll probably build, in volume, maybe 350, 400 million in housing this year, but we're small, we're local. I'm a small, independent, custom home builder. And that gives us the added benefit of knowing the market, understanding it, and being a small company rather than a national company.
Will homeowners go to local showrooms to pick out their lighting, their flooring, countertops, so forth?
Good question. We actually have design centers. So as part of the process, we will, our closest design center right now is in Myrtle Beach. So I'll pay to have clients go to Myrtle Beach, either spend the night or the day, and have what we call a color session. So we have our own interior designers, and they'll go to Myrtle Beach and they'll select their tiles and their flooring and as much as they can at that one location. Excuse me. They'll have to still probably go visit the kitchen cabinet companies or certain local. Maybe they want to pick out a particular granite that they like. They might want to go look at those slabs. So there will be times when they'll have to come local, but every client has a color session with an interior designer. That's all part of it.
Gotcha. Are there? You mentioned that the model home is being built on Daniel Island for Arthur Ruttenberg Homes. Are there particular parts of town that Arthur Ruttenberg Homes will build, or was it pretty much all through the Charleston area?
All through the greater Charleston area. Yeah, anywhere that someone owns a lot, we'll be happy to build a home on.
What's the smallest house that Arthur Ruttenberg Homes has ever built?
We probably have homes in Florida that they're building at 1,800 to 2,000 square feet. It might not be as cost effective to build a custom home at that small of a footprint. In Florida, it's more common to have that size home. Here, we can build anything, any size, but we'll probably, from an economic standpoint, and be in the 2,900 square foot and up. The model on Daniel Island is 4,419 square feet. So anything probably will be in that range.
Gotcha. And what's the biggest house Arthur Ruttenberg Homes has built?
Oh, honestly, I don't know. They've built a lot of homes, a lot of big homes. But I honestly don't know.
Gotcha. Well, we'll tell everybody how they can get in touch with Arthur Ruttenberg Homes.
Well, they can go on our website to arthurruttenberghomes.com, and they can click on Our Builders and go to South Carolina, go to Charleston, and excuse me, click on Coastal Premier Homes, and my bio will come up and all the information about Arthur Ruttenberg. But go to the website. That's the best thing to start.
Okay, terrific. Well, we have been talking with Chuck Lattif with Arthur Ruttenberg Homes. Thanks so much, Chuck.
My pleasure.